My name is Jackie, and I am your host, Jackie O, for our Motivational Monday on this evening. And I have the amazing and the fabulous and the beautiful Camille, who is also the co-founder of South of Here Company. Welcome to Motivational Monday.
Thanks for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
You are so welcome. Thank you for accepting our invitation to join us on tonight. We are going to be, y'all, I'm just getting us together on Facebook, making sure that I have everything up and going right. Okay, here we go. We are super excited to have you here and to chat with you a little bit about your business and all of the amazing products and things that you have going on. Guys, y'all know me. I'm all about supporting women, and I believe that when women support and when we work together, we win. And I am a big advocate for that. And so, as we do it here on Motivational Monday, we have women entrepreneurs that are on here, and they're talking about their businesses, sharing their expertise, so you can get a chance to know them. And pretty much everyone that I have on, I also try to really make sure that I'm supporting them in some kind of way, whether it's purchasing products or doing whatever. And so Camille, she's going to tell us about her business, but I purchased this adorable little journal. I wish I had it. I should have brought it over here with me, but I have this adorable journal that I brought from her. And it is, she's getting ready to show us. There we have it. And y'all, it is amazing because it's like really small to put in your pocketbook, in your purse, in your computer bag, and I carry it. So when I first ordered it, I was telling my then fiance, I said, I'm going to save this because I want to use this to write notes when, all of our move and our wedding plans. And then that's what I did. And it's just so convenient. It's super cute. So we're going to be talking about that. And she's going to be, showing us some other things. But y'all, she has some great products, great products. And I can't wait for her to share that with us on tonight. So before we get started, I'm going to have Camille introduce herself to our audience. Take it away.
Sure. I'm Camille Daisel, co-founder of South of Here Co. with my husband, Jacques Daisel. Our business is mostly around leatherwork and candles. It originally started with candles, these soy and beeswax, locally sourced candles that are more of an untraditional scent. So we have whiskey and mahogany, cedar, coffee, these scents that you don't typically find in the stores because it's more like florally stuff, which is great if you're into that. But these scents really started to take off for us. And then we got into leather work. My husband is the seamster, so he does most of all of the seaming, so the assembling of the leather pieces. Okay. But we collaborate together to come up with really special and unique pieces. I do a lot of the jewelry, the social media, the pictures, and the designing of things. So we have a really good time together. We're very busy. We manage to stay very busy with everything that we do. But
okay. So, and you have a little one.
I do have a little one.
Yes.
And I have another one on the way.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks. I know. The first one was a little complicated. So this pregnancy, if any of my friends who I have not shared it with, I'm really sorry that you're seeing it now. But I haven't really said anything on social media yet. But we're due in 4 weeks. So I'm like, I'm there.
Wait. So you have not told your friends and you're due in 4 weeks?
Yeah, I was going to do, because we got so far along. And then at one point I was like, what if I just do like a surprise, quarantine baby?
Oh my goodness.
We stayed really busy during the quarantine. So
well, congratulations. That is awesome. And that's great that you're announcing your news here on Jackie O. I'm like,
we're talking about motherhood and family. And
Yeah,
so that's just part of the journey. So yeah, we're
absolutely.
expecting another baby boy.
Oh, that is so good. Congratulations again. And your son now, he is how old?
He is 18 months.
18
So
months.
yeah.
Okay. All right. And it's good that you are having them so close in age so they'll have, be a
Yeah.
playmate and they're not so far. Because some people, I mean, and that's okay for if that's
Mhm.
how they choose to do it. But, they have kids and they're like 10, 15 years apart. And then you have this other little one, so
Yeah.
that's good. Y'all are having them close.
Yeah. My husband is 10 years difference between him and his sister.
Yeah.
And so he remembers very vividly being 10 years old and being like, excuse me, I was an only child, king of the castle for 10 years. What is happening?
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, wow. That is so amazing. So tell us a little bit, Camille, how did you actually get started? So I know you guys actually started off with candles, but how did you even get started on that journey with just becoming entrepreneurs?
So it started with my husband before we started dating. He was doing beard oils, and he used to have like this really gnarly beard, and was a semi-professional long downhill longboarder.
Okay.
And so like there were days like where he did not shower or was like not very hygienic. That was just kind of the community he was in. But he found like he really needed to take care of his beard. And so he found a way to make his own product,
Mhm.
um, using 100% natural oils and everything for it. And so he did really good with that. And that sort of like took off in his community. And then of all the other, kind of stinky long hill long borders. Um, and then when we started dating, we began this journey together. We're both artists. We both have, I'm more of like the quiet artistic person in the background. Jacques is much more animated and the business person up front. So when we came together, we started doing the candles, and it was really important for us to make sure that everything was locally sourced.
Mhm.
We love products that are made in the USA. And then even being able to narrow that down to the beeswax coming from Beeville, Texas,
Yeah.
so it was really cool, like being able to do that and to share these scents together, because the scents in the candles were a lot like his beard oil. And I
Okay.
told him, I was like, hey, like if we can make candles like your beard oil smells, like this is amazing.
Yeah.
Um, and it's sort of it's a missed market, because I think men also like candles, but maybe not the
Mhm.
super florally perfumey ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we started doing that together. And that did really, really good. And he told me when I had just gotten pregnant with Owen, who was our son,
Uh-huh.
that he really wanted to start doing leather work. His mom is from South Africa, and she's a seamstress, and so she does all of these amazing pieces of fabric and clothes and just anything she can get her hands on, like she can do it. And
Yeah.
so Jacques grew up with that. And me, I grew up riding horses, taking care of horses. My mom was a horse trainer growing up. So I also had this draw and this niche towards leather work. And so he was really excited about starting it and doing it. And then we found out that our son was going to be medically complex when he was born. So at 20 weeks, we found out he had something called congenital diaphragmatic hernia. Am I going like way too off topic right now, or is it?
No, no.
Okay. It's
Yeah,
just like
because
it's
this is
all
a part of your journey of, where you were and how you got to where you are now. So yeah.
yeah. Okay. So I promise it does flow together,
Uh-huh.
because he was really excited about this. And then we found out that we were going to have this medically complex child. We did not know if he was going to survive at birth. We knew he would have to be intubated immediately. We were going to have a NICU stay. Um, And so we knew that from 20 weeks of from being pregnant. So during our anatomy scan. And basically, side note, congenital diaphragmatic hernia is just the hernia or the diaphragm doesn't complete. Mm-hmm. So on the left side, he had a really big hole in his chest. And so his stomach and intestines moved up into his chest and constricted the growth of his lung. And during 20 weeks gestation, that's a really big thing because you have a long way to go for those organs to develop. Yeah. So when we found out, we were obviously very devastated. We had a lot more planning to do. Our business was doing good, but, he kind of felt like, okay, maybe we should take things slower. I really don't need to start doing leather work right now. We need to focus more on this. And I turned around and started encouraging him and said, no, I really think this is a good opportunity. This is a good time to find something that you're really passionate about, that we're both passionate about, and put ourselves into it, because that's what art is. That's what being a creative person is finding an outlet for so many things that, life continues, life goes on. And we can't let this diagnosis stop us from doing the things that we love or that we're interested in and we want to venture into. We wanted to keep going with it. Mm-hmm. So we did, during the rest of our pregnancy, Jacques got a hold of most of the leather tools that we needed to start creating, and really just dove headfirst into it. And then we had our son. We went through that journey, and then we walked into a pandemic. So we just kept creating, but now we had our son and he was home and he was healthy. And so it's been a long 2-3 years. Yeah. It feels like I've been pregnant for 3 years. That's how long the journey is. I think I stopped growing at 27.
But you know what I really like about the story that you were telling us in your journey is that there was a bump in the road, and there was a hard and a devastating time. Well, some devastating news and just kind of hard times that were coming your way. And when your husband was like, let's put the brakes on it, you were right there as his helpmate saying, no, honey, we got to keep going. We have to do this. And that's what I really love about the story and about you and just y'all's journey at that part of it, because a lot of times that's what happens to us in life, with just different things that happen in life. And so when we hit those walls, or when we have that, that devastating news that happens within our lives, we have to know that, okay, yes, we got knocked down for a moment, but we have to get back up and we have to keep moving. And that's what you guys did. And that is just amazing, because some years ago, I am pretty familiar with what your son was diagnosed with, because I had a son who was stillborn it was trisomy 13.
Wow. Yes, they go hand in hand.
Hand in hand. So when you were saying that, I was like, okay, I really, understood what you were saying. And we were diagnosed as well at 20 weeks.
Yeah, you had no idea. I'm gonna cry.
Yes, we were. And of course, he was stillborn at 36 weeks. I carried him for 36 weeks. But I totally understand that. And just could identify and relate when you were talking about that, because I was at that point, I was doing something else. I was doing a nonprofit, working on different things, and I had to keep going. That was okay, am I going to just stop and just don't do anything, or am I going to keep going and just keep moving? And I did that. And I prayed and I was like, Lord, whatever your will is, that is what we're going to go with. I connected with people in groups that had children like that. And it was just, that was it was a hard journey, but it was still a good journey,
Right.
because I felt that I learned a lot even about myself during that time. So
Mhm.
I could totally relate with what you're saying, but I love again how you guys just kept going and how you encouraged him to
Mhm.
continue, to go. So now you had the beard serum and the candles and the
Mhm.
leather, the baby, the pandemic,
I know.
like all of these great things happening. And so now you guys, during the pandemic, did your business suffer any? Did you have to do a lot of pivoting with it?
I think we have some of our products in stores, and I think
Okay.
that took a hit. And I think we were more concerned about, the stores that we were in, just because we feel for them. When
Mhm.
you give your product to a store, you become friends with them, like you build a
Yeah.
partnership with them.
Mhm.
And so I think we were just more concerned about, like, how are you guys doing? Is there anything you need from us? That sort of thing. um, Online, we still had our business, and we were trying to think of ways to keep the positivity going. And
Mhm.
so, we had like a couple promotions where, if you bought a candle, we'd send a candle to a friend, something like that, just
Oh,
so people could, remain positive, especially because everyone now is shopping online during
exactly.
COVID. Like,
That's
it was crazy, because that's
yeah.
what we were doing. Amazon, psh, like there was Amazon at my door every day, and then you start to
Yeah.
feel bad, but that's a whole thing. Um, so we did go online, and we were trying to help, I think, our customers as much as we could, in keeping the spirits up. And then we did a lot of door deliveries.
Okay.
So in the Austin area, we were just able to deliver things next day, or if they wanted to deliver something to a friend, we could deliver it over there. And so it was a lot faster. And so we struggled a little bit, I think, in the stores, but we made up for it, I think, online, and our
Yeah.
presence there.
Yeah. And that's good because we even got our journal was delivered to us. So that was great. It was, delivered right to our door. And I think that's a really good thing about small businesses is how we can really just get in there and be in the community. And,
Mhm.
to our customers, we can have a more personable touch
Mhm.
with our customers. Because I know we did the same thing. Well, we now are in Denton, but when we were in Austin, we did. When our customers ordered and they were in the Austin area, we delivered that. And so I think that that's a really great touch that, us as small businesses that we can offer to our customers. I mean, yeah, you get it from Amazon,
Yeah.
but that's this big, right, corporate company. And that's good that we can shop from them. But when you shop from the local
Mhm.
people and, support them, kind of like you were saying, especially during the pandemic,
Mhm.
then you're also helping to pay their bills, to send their kids to college, just to kind of help people keep people afloat. And that's why I'm a really big promoter of just local and, of course, women, but definitely local, because as a business owner myself, I know what it's like to have to pivot your business or
Mhm.
grow and scale your business. And with that being said, how is that for you guys with just growing and scaling? Because it sounds like y'all are doing really well in that area.
We're yeah, and we are doing well. We're meeting new people, which is always really, really fun part of the job. When someone new comes to us and they want to collaborate, or they want us in their shop, or wanted us to go to their market. um, we love having the hands-on experience, especially with, I think, most of our pieces.
Yeah.
Candles, you need to smell them, you want to know what it smells like, you need it there in your face to indulge in it. And then with our leather products too, it's about, like, the feel, the touch, you can see, like, in the little journal that you have, like, you
Yes.
can see, like, scarring and things that make our leather, have more character. And so so when we get to go in to the businesses, or when you get to do the markets and stuff, it's a really a really special thing. I am falling off of the question though, and going into a tangent.
No, that's fine. And yeah, because I was just asking, how were you guys, it sounds like you are growing and that you're really scaling your business. And so, and because you have other things, you have so are you still doing the beard oil serums?
So yes,
Okay.
it is a little bit of playing catch up though.
Mhm.
So I'm going to be creating the graphic for the new beard oil.
Okay.
So I need to do that. And then Jacques does want to recreate the beard oils and get those back out there, because we still have a loyal customer base from when, he started that venture, I think like 7 years ago. So trying to bring some of that stuff into South of Here Co., which is our collaborative business.
Okay.
So the scale is getting bigger.
Mhm.
And I think it's starting to understand how to prioritize as a family, as a couple, as a business. Like there's all these categories that I feel like we're placed into, and trying to prioritize time and efficiency and all of that just to make this business work, but also to make our family dynamic work. And that is really tough. I'm not going to lie. We have to give ourselves a lot of grace. And sometimes, Jacques will be in working until 2 a.m. or sometimes he needs to give me some time and I get to go and do some of the work. So we try and keep up. But I think quality is always going to outweigh anything. So if we can't deliver a product at a moment, then we'll put a pause on things and try and do something else. But it is a challenge.
And do you guys do it full time now, or you?
No.
Okay.
So I know. Yeah, that's actually, it's funny that you asked, because another one of our friends, ATX FYI, she was like, I thought you all were doing this like 100%. Jacques actually works for HEB full time.
Okay.
And I work for the University of Texas full time.
Okay. Oh, wow.
So this is literally what we're doing in our spaces in between.
Yeah.
Which is still great because it's something that we love to do, but that would be the end goal, is to make the business sustainable enough to where this could be our full time.
And, I believe that it will happen for you guys. That's your desire for it to happen. And as long as you continue to work it, like we all know, it will happen, because I've done the same thing, worked full time. I'm not working full time now because of the marriage and the move and all of that. I'm still connected to my job part time, just a couple of days a week remotely. But I'm now able to really concentrate more on my business to take it where I would like to. But I totally understand how you can work a full-time job, come home, take care of a family, and then work until 2-3 o'clock in the morning, just trying to get things done, especially when you're a small business and you do everything, because it sounds like you do the graphics from what you were saying, and you guys probably do the packaging and just the shipping, and everything that comes along with it is like right there.
It's hands-on. Like there is absolutely everything that we do is from our small little apartment room right now, because we're also building a house that we're going to try and finally actually have a huge working studio. And I think when that comes, I think it's all going to come out once. And so I'm really excited for that. But it is patience. Patience is a blessing, and it's hard, but you have to have it in order to be and start a business.
That's true. Yeah, that is so true. So tell us a little bit about, as we're wrapping this up, where do you see you going? Because now y'all are in stores. You're in about 5 stores, I think, 4 to 5 stores, if not more.
Something like that. We're all the way in Taylor, Texas to Liberty Hill.
Okay.
Kind of
My
Yeah.
parents live in Liberty Hill, so yeah.
Yeah.
Out there quite a bit. And so where do you see you guys going from this point forward? Are you trying to get into more stores? Are they like specialty shops that you're in? You're trying to go big retail?
We both really like the idea of being in smaller stores, into local stores. They're we've been in a couple stores where they've done the whole online merch thing, kind of looking through catalogs and ordering and putting things there. And then they're also starting to find the local people,
Yeah.
the local artists. And so I think their engagement with the local community and the local artists is what engages us to also bring and like collaborate and be a part of that. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's hard when you're a brick and mortar. Like it's really, really hard right now. But again, there's like this still small town local shop, find things in Austin, find things in Georgetown, or Taylor, Texas. And so I think we just like to get into more stores locally, and then, continue what we're doing online, and expand in that sense. Just have people know South of Here Co. and know us and get to experience us, whether they saw us at Triple Z on South Congress or they found us at Wildflower Republic in Liberty Hill, like two totally different places, but still it's a community that's supporting other local artists.
Right. Yeah, that's really good. So tell us a little bit about what all do you have? What are your products? So we know you have like journals and you have the candles. And what else do you guys have? You have the little tote bags. I'm definitely going to have to get a tote bag. So they look so cute online. I'm like, I need one of those.
We have, so we do a little bit of everything. We have belts.
Okay.
Which are amazing because I've never really thought of belts as being a commodity, like as something that people really want. But let me tell you, like people are like, oh, where'd you get that belt? And so the belts are there to last forever. We make clutches. Where are my clutches at? I think I have everything like hidden behind me, and like my little like the vase thing back here. Oh, look, I do. Jacques will be so proud that I could do that. But clutches, I've had my clutch for I think 2 years now.
Okay. That's amazing.
Yeah. It's your phone. So at least if it's like the big iPhone, that's what anyone has. It has pockets and a raw edge, which I love. It just means that it's cute. It wasn't cut. And so we have clutches, we make watch bands, wallets. Jacques is also working on an axe sleeve. We have, axe throwing is popular here in Austin.
Yeah, I didn't know that until I moved to Austin. I was like, what? Axe throwing? Okay.
So we have a couple friends who are into the axe throwing thing and want some sheaths made. So we're making some axe sheets.
Okay.
And then and then we also have our wallets, which are really pretty groovy.
That's super cute.
Hand stitched, and assembled all by hand. It's amazing.
Wow.
I think this is an older wallet, but it just kind of shows like how the leather quality we use and how it can patina over time, which is just, it means it gets softer, more malleable, and has a little bit more character.
Yep. It ages, like they say with wine, fine with time. It just ages nicely.
And that's the thing too, like I tell my husband, because sometimes he can get a little discouraged. He's like, oh, we haven't sold anything in a while. Like, what if people don't like it anymore? Or he's kind of a sensitive soul. And then I remind him, I'm like, man, not everyone is in the market for like a leather wallet, and especially like what we're making, they're going to last you for so long. Like the same person might not come back to go buy another wallet. It's not Target. No offense to Target. Like
Exactly.
Do you, like, that's affordable.
Yeah.
I mean, but just with a little extra money, you're going to get something that's lasts a little longer. But
Yeah. And great quality. Yeah, I totally agree because I'm telling you again, I love my little journal or notebook. I don't know. I call it a little journal because I just write notes in it. And it is just the quality is great. And I just love it. I think I'm gonna do like a list like Oprah, Jackie's favorite things. And that's gonna be on my favorite things. So tell us, how can we find you? So for those that want to go check you out, and guys, I'm telling you, y'all already know, if I tell you that it's good, it's good. And if I'm buying it, then it's good. So tell us how we can find you.
you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, even TikTok. We're
Oh,
dabbling.
ventured out for TikTok. I haven't made it there yet.
People have been telling us to do it.
Yeah.
They said it's the way to go right now. So we're dabbling in that, and it's all at South of Here Co.
Okay.
And then you can find us also on our website at southofhereco.com. So
Okay.
Instagram,
And
Facebook, TikTok.
okay. And then on your website, it also has the actual locations where they can go if they want to go to the little stores.
They do. Yeah, we have we should have them all listed. I'll double check with Jacques. But we should have them all listed as far as like if you want to go shop in person and also see other local artists
Okay.
and see what other people are up to. So
Okay. Wow, that sounds perfect. Well, Camille, what one last thing would you like to leave with our audience? It could be anything from a business tip, from a personal tip. What would you like to leave with them?
I think the one thing I always tell people I work in HR, so under any circumstance is give yourself grace. If you are feeling overwhelmed or like, I can't do this anymore, there's too much going on, we're in the middle of a pandemic, my grandma's sick, my kid is sick, like something's always going to be going on, like nothing is ever going to go perfectly at the right time when you need it the most. So I think just allowing yourself grace to be like, you are where you're supposed to be right now. I'm also a Christian, so I'm also a believer, and I believe God puts us in the place at the right time.
Yeah,
And He's not going to give you more than you can chew.
that's
And
right.
just give yourself some grace. Give yourself, God, if I could give everybody a big hug and just tell them that, because I think that's what I needed a lot of. I think especially with going through what we went through with Owen, is I just needed someone to tell me it's okay. You're doing the best you can.
Mhm.
Give yourself some grace.
Yeah, I like that. I love that. Give yourself some grace. Well, you guys, y'all have heard it from Camille. She's a co-founder of South of Here Company, her and her husband, Jacques, and their little one, Owen. And they announced tonight that they have another one on the way in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
4 weeks. Thank you so much for taking time out for being with us tonight. I so appreciate you and the work that you do. Y'all, I'm telling you again, you have to go. We're going to put it in the information, in the caption, all of her information, but y'all have to go check her out. Y'all have to purchase something. You
can follow along with us.
Yes. Well, okay, you don't have to, but it would be nice if you did. Because you won't be disappointed. And I hate to say this, but Christmas is coming.
I know.
Like, can you believe it? We're at the end of July. Christmas is coming. So these are some great gifts. For those of you that are shopping early, you can get your shopping done and shop with someone local and support a local business. So again, Camille, thank you so much. Thank you to our Facebook audience and to everyone that tuned in on tonight with Motivational Monday with me, your girl, Jacquie O. We will be back on next week, July 26th, and that's going to be a special show. And I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but it's going to be special. So every show is special. Yeah, and that's leading up to my birthday. So, it's going to be something special.
You're a Leo? Are you a Leo?
I am, July 29th. Yep.
Okay. Baby number 2 is supposed to be a Leo. So
Yep, there you go. So we are going to have something really nice planned for you guys. So we pray that you have an amazing rest of your week and your night. And we're going to sign off and say good night. Good night, everybody.
Thank you. Good night. Thanks, Jackie.
You're welcome.
Bye.
All right. So we are offline. Thank you so much. That was really good. Yes, that was really good. You did great. I didn't think that you rambled or anything. Like, you shared your heart, and people could see like you and who you are behind the camera, the social media, and all that other stuff.
Yeah. Oh, thank
So,
you so much.
you're welcome. You're welcome.
And I'm sorry we connected on a special level, but at the same
Yeah.
time, I do understand, like, there's a beautiful community that sort of comes and evolves from it.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh.
Well, you have a good rest of your evening, and I'll be sending you that email on tomorrow.
Sounds good.
If
Thank
not
you
tonight.
so much.
Okay.
No,
Thank you.
tomorrow. Take your time.
Okay. Have a good
Talk to
night.
you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.